the sun or fireworks under the stars, summer is here, and we're here to help you plan yours.
That's right, Ben. After a flurry of great expos and summits, we're previewing some of the biggest events of the year.
And in true summer fashion, we're also talking water and what the city's doing to clean it up.
Let's take a look ahead.
Well, it doesn't get any bigger than this. You don't want to miss Port St. Lucie's signature summer event, Freedom Fest. This is how we celebrate our pride in our community and our nation. This 4th of July, the Patriotic Party begins at 4 p.m. outside the PSL Civic Center with food and refreshments, games, and activities for the whole family, arts and craft vendors, and much more. Be sure you check out the live music from Journey tribute band Majesty of Rock. Freedom Fest certainly goes out with a bang at 9 p.m. with one of the area's largest and most spectacular fireworks displays. Here's another perk. Admission and parking are free.
But if you're the kind of person who wants to get the most out of every experience, don't miss the opportunity to take your Freedom Fest to the next level. Make sure you purchase your tickets now for the Civic Center's 4th of July Ultimate Experience. What's better than having a front row seat to the Freedom Fest fireworks? How about a delicious barbecue dinner and complimentary beer, wine, and soft drinks? Then throw in a kids zone with face painting and balloon artists, a DJ tribute to the Stars and Stripes, and red, white, and blue decor galore. Did I mention air-conditioned comfort? Avoid traffic and stick around for an after-party that keeps the fun going long after the fireworks are done. The Ultimate Experience runs from 6:30 to 10 p.m. Admission is $30 for adults, $10 for children ages 3 to 12, and free for toddlers 2 and under.
Speaking of celebrating, we know PSL residents will want to celebrate this news. The new Crosstown Parkway Bridge will open to the public September 28th. That's 2 months ahead of schedule. We're going to mark this momentous occasion with a community celebration and block party. Please save the date now and stay tuned to this show, the city's website, or social media for a full schedule as the event approaches. Those who want to help the city produce a celebration 30 years in the making can also become a sponsor. More details about sponsorship opportunities can be found online at cityofpsl.com/crosstown.
We may live in the Sunshine State, but longtime residents know that summer also brings the rainy season, and that means we need to pay special attention to how we fertilize our lawns. Excess nitrogen and phosphorus from fertilizers can pollute our precious natural waterways. Starting June 1st and lasting until September 30th, no fertilizer containing nitrogen and/or phosphorus can be applied to turf or landscape plants in Port St. Lucie. To learn more, please visit the city's website and type fertilizer usage in the search box.
Another way the city is helping to protect our rivers is through the McCarty Ranch Water Quality Project. When complete, this project will keep nearly 9 billion gallons of water from entering the North Fork of the St. Lucie River each year. In fact, it should result in a 21% reduction in excess freshwater discharge from the C-23 canal. In May, a group from the Treasure Coast Regional Planning Council got a first-hand look at the project on a tour led by Mayor Gregory Orvek.
We do need to work with our cities and everybody to make sure that we're trying to minimize runoff. We all pass fertilizer ordinances to try to keep the nutrients out of the water to improve the water quality.
I'm so honored to walk around with the mayor and all the city staff and guests to see something we recommended years ago come to fruition.
The group also helped plant several new live oaks and 2 Royal Poinciana trees at the entrance of the McCarty Ranch Preserve. We'd like to thank everyone who traveled from around the region for spending the morning with us. Also, we want to give a special shout out to the PSL Sunset Rotary Club for helping contribute toward the new trees.
Are you looking to purchase a new home in Port St. Lucie? If so, the city has a new tool that you'll want to check out. The new open house map allows homeowners to list their upcoming open houses on the webpage for free. This helps prospective homebuyers find all the new open houses in one easy, convenient way. You can find this handy map at cityofpsl.com/open house.
A couple months ago, we highlighted the great opportunities given to local high school students who were working with the Treasure Coast Builders Association's Skills Trade Task Force to learn skills hands-on. The city's building department was proud to be a part of the learning process. During the first week in June, more students were given the opportunity to learn construction work hands-on. They got to learn and perform electrical, plumbing, air conditioning, and other general construction work on the Habitat for Humanity home being built in PSL. Each day, they also heard from special guests about the importance of their work and about long-term job opportunities in the field.
So in life, what I would tell you is that if you want to succeed, you need people. You do very few things in this world all by yourself. So when you get an opportunity, make the most of it by working hard, smart, and together.
They wrapped it all up with a completion ceremony and a signing day where the participants got to meet potential employers and some were even offered jobs.
For those who have visited the PSL Botanical Gardens, you know firsthand how this space has blossomed into a peaceful oasis in the heart of our city.
But did you know the gardens are run entirely by volunteers? Our own Nicole Harisic recently visited the gardens to give you a glimpse into what we do.
Thanks for having me here today, Jolene. We're here at the Botanical Gardens, and I'm very excited. All the flowers are in bloom. They're absolutely gorgeous. We're going to get a little tour later today of what everything is and all the volunteers and what it is they do here at the Botanical Gardens. But could I have a little bit of history and a little bit of what goes on here?
We're going to be 10 years old next year. Grand opening was 2010 in March. We're already planning some big events, some celebrations of the garden. We're very proud of the gardens, and it's all because of the volunteers. On any given day, a normal weekday, there's probably a dozen volunteers doing something on the 20 acres that we have. So we can't do it without the volunteers.
Thank you so much, Phyllis, for being here. I really appreciate it. How long have you been volunteering for the Botanical Gardens?
Since its onset. So we opened the garden March 2010, and I had just graduated Master Gardener School, and I literally almost came right here immediately and started planting up the butterfly garden. I love being a volunteer because it gets me out, it gets me planting, it gets me in nature. Nature is awesome, and there's always surprises here. So I love being in nature.
No, I like volunteering because, you know, it keeps me active, gets me off the couch. Otherwise, I'd be doing something at the house. You know, you can only do so much work in your yard. So this is...
So and it's a
bigger yard to work in. It's nice. We're getting a lot of visitors now, and I kind of like it when they come by and say, hey, this is a nice place to be.
I volunteered to make this gate a reality. And I started with the metal gate. I decided to do the sandhill cranes. I put the birds in the center, and that the bunnies and the turtles will go ahead and be on the bottom where they would normally be on the ground. I'm really happy to volunteer and be able to make this gate, and I'm really glad that it has a good home here at the gardens.
So we're very proud of the gardens and all the garden groups that hold their meetings here, and it's all working. It's working on all cylinders, it really is.
Thank you, Jolene, for spending the time with me today and telling me all about the Botanical Gardens and your volunteers.
That's what we did.
In case you missed it, once again, the annual Treasure Coast Business Summit at the PSL Civic Center was an excellent opportunity for local businesses to network. This year, it featured over 120 business exhibitors who showcased their products and services. Event coordinators said it's an event that continues to grow each year.
We bought the Business Summit 4 years ago from its founders, DLF Media and the Ferris Group, and they were just looking for different opportunities, and I want to say we revitalized it, and we got the mayor's buy-in on it, and we made some promises to our community and to the city that we would do a good job for them and bring this community together under one roof, because business to business, we are a small business community.
City Manager Russ Blackburn also presented his annual PSL update to a packed room during lunch at the event.
We start as a city with our strategic plan, and that's important. If you have a business, you set sales targets. If you are in local government, sometimes you just kind of muddle around who calls next, what person or entity is putting pressure on you to get something done. And truly, that's the way a lot of governmental entities work, but not Port St. Lucie. Port St. Lucie is driven by its strategic plan.
New to the summit this year was the Think Tank experience, where entrepreneurs were able to pitch their business ideas. If you missed it, don't fret. The next business summit has already been set for May 14th of next year. You can also catch a replay of the city manager's address on PSL TV 20 and our YouTube channel.
Thank you to all of our residents who took time to participate in the city's 2019 Hurricane Preparedness Expo. This massive event was also hosted at the PSL Civic Center. The annual Expo is always a great way to help prepare for hurricane season by getting valuable information from local meteorologists and emergency management experts. Now is the time to make sure your hurricane plan is in place and your supplies are stocked. Grab something to write with and get ready for everyone's favorite segment.
It's time to mark your calendar. If you're still looking for activities for your kids to do this summer, be sure to check out the Parks and Recreation Department's summer camps at the PSL Civic Center and Minsky Gym. The youth and teen camps offer free lunch and snacks and fun activities all summer long. To learn more or register online, visit cityofpsl.com/summercamp.
The Parks and Recreation Department will host another wonderful special needs dance on June 19th from 6 to 8 p.m. at the PSL Community Center. The Sandy Souls beach-themed dance is open to special needs participants ages 15 and up.
This summer, the Parks and Recreation Department has kicked off a new event series, the Golden Years Senior Dance. The next one will be held on July 20th at 6 p.m. at the PSL Civic Center and will happen every other month. The evening will feature a couple's best dressed contest, lively music, refreshments, and lots of dancing.
This month, we'd like to highlight a hard-working deputy city attorney who was recently recognized by the Florida League of Cities as a home rule hero.
Attorney Ella Gilbert was joined by City Councilwoman Jolene Caraballo in earning this prestigious award.
The accolade is given out to those who go above and beyond to protect the home rule powers of Florida's municipalities. Home rule is the ability for a city to address local problems with local solutions with minimal state interference. Congratulations to both Ella and Councilwoman Caraballo.
If you're not already, make sure to follow the city on your favorite social media app for the latest on what's happening in PSL.
And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to be the first to see our latest video content.
And if you're looking for more information about the topics covered in this episode, just visit the city's website at cityofpsl.com.
I'm Benjamin Elliott.
And I'm Sarah Prohaska.
And that's all of our time for now. Thanks for joining us.
See you next time.